Ooh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children out the internet. My name is Mokibo, and welcome to another story. Yes, I know this is kind of getting in the way of a gameplay day when I was supposed to do a gameplay video of Metal Gear Solid 5, or some other game I can think of, which I don't have anything right now, so it'll be MGS5. But this story just, wow. If you've ever seen the show Punk'd with Ashton Kutcher, this is exactly that. And this happened pretty much today while I was in my theory class in masonry. I'll tell you what happened. It's pretty goddamn funny. We were learning theory about, doing the little clicker test. You know those little things where you push a button and when the whole class answers, the PowerPoint switches over to how many people answered. You know those type of things? Yeah, we did that. And when we were done that, one guy suggested we should just try to do a review of something we don't know, and I don't know. He suggested doing the level 3 version of this mystery course. It's like doing shit we don't know, it's like fireplaces, arches, knowing pavements and all that. It was just fucking. We didn't know any of this, but we found out that two of our guys came in late, pretty much when we were just about to start. And one of the guys went out there to tell him it was a test when really it wasn't. It was actually a review for people in level 3, which we weren't, we were level 1. So he tells us to just act normal, act as if it's a test. And of course my instructor just went along with it. He's like, oh, okay. It was hard not to laugh. So when they came in, we told them it was a test and they had to sit down. And this is like a different version of a test. And going through all the questions, I actually knew some of them, which is odd because I thought it would be like something we don't know that much. And okay, there's some things I don't know when it comes to fireplaces and pavements, but some of them I knew, like the scaffolding, like for the overhang has to be 150 to 300 millimeters. That was simple. I mean, really, that's in level 3? Everyone knows that when they're masonry. Anyway. So we were just going along with it, and at one point, the guy who told us just to act normal, the guy who pretty much told us how to just actually prank them, he brings out this reaction that is so over the top, it's actually quite hilarious. And I wish he didn't do that because I would have been like, okay, just wait for an old test to be over. So, and then the instructor could come over to these two guys that came in late and tell them they failed. Then they would probably run to the front of the classroom. We have this little projector, and they had all the scores. So they were trying to figure out that's not exactly what happened, but I would just imagine they would come over, try to be what the fuck, and then we tell them that was all a prank, and that would have been even funnier. But the guy who started the whole thing, he's like, we didn't learn any of this shit. This is bullshit. This test is bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck this test. Fuck this. And he throws his empty coffee cup on the ground and he pretends to walk out. Then he turns right away and be like, you just got punked. Like, literally, exactly how Ashton Kutcher does it. And it was just hilarious. Both of these guys' faces were cherry red. And everyone was laughing. And they didn't even know, okay, one guy kind of knew it wasn't really an exact real test. But the other guy had no idea. He was like, what the fuck? He's like going all ecstatic, and he's like, what the fuck? What? He didn't believe it, how he got punked in front of everyone. And that was the best thing we could have ever done in the course. I don't think we'll ever get a chance to do that again. Apparently, this happened a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, I don't remember, where my instructor had a student that fell asleep. So he told the class just to stay quiet and quietly leave the room. And then another class came in, which was all full of girls. And when the guy woke up, he was in a room full of girls and he thought he was in heaven. He thought he was dreaming. Just, here's a tip. Don't fall asleep in the middle of class, because if your instructor likes to have fun, he's going to prank you. Don't fall asleep. Don't be late, because he's gonna prank you if you're maybe 5 to 10 minutes late, fine. But if you're gonna miss a whole class, yeah, he's gonna prank you. Anyways, guys, I hope that I can get a gameplay video in today. If not, then I'll see you guys later. Man, I love my class. I love my college. I love my campus. I love my life.